here is Jeff, the host of the Gridiron.
I guess, like, I don't know, irritate the press or the media or whatever, or not give him everything, right? When he can. And I guess I'd probably be the same. I'd be a jerk too, or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I remember that one of the last, it might have been the last press conference he was at or whatever. They asked him, so when's training camp going to start? Oh, well, we're ironing a couple things out. It's almost there. We'll let you know. He probably knew. He just didn't want. I said, I'm sure I would be a jack off just like that too. I mean, because the questions, hey, if you're the coach, it comes with the territory. You got to deal with the press. But I'm sure I'm sure I would enjoy doing stuff like that, knowing when training camp, what day it is. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to tell you. So we're not sure yet. It'll be out soon. We'll let you know. You know what I mean? So I'm sure he gets a kick out of that too. But so the training camp reporting dates have been announced. Boy, and I'll tell you, then it's off. Right? We're off and running. So the NFL has announced the training camp reporting dates and practice schedules for all 32 teams, giving football fans across the various markets an exact date to look forward to the start of a more meaningful football activities, right? Because the pads will be on. Giants rookies obviously have to report a week earlier, but they'll report to the Quest Diagnostics Training Cente in East Rutherford on July 15th. So, whatever, about 4 weeks. Okay. Let's see. And they will be joined by the rest of the team on July 22nd, a week later, obviously, so about 5 weeks. And the first full practice is slated for the 23rd. Ooh. All right. The Giants and Jets, who face each other in week 2 of the preseason, will also host joint practice with each other. August 12th, we'll see the Giants visit the Jets in Florham Park headquarters for a practice. And then on August, obviously the next day, on August 13th, the Giants will host the Jets at their facility in East Rutherford. So Giants haven't announced what dates will be open to the public, but typically they open about 10 to 12 practices every summer for public consumption, weather permitting, of course. Yeah, that's true too. Giant fans are undoubtedly looking forward to taking the first look at a heavy revamped roster. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Whose highlights include vastly upgraded pass rushing, defensive secondary, and quarterback units. They'll also get to see favorites such as receiver Malik Neighbors, who was held out of spring practice due to a toe issue. Neighbors and the rest of the Giants' pass catchers appear in for a treat this year now that they will have quarterbacks capable of throwing an accurate deep ball. Now, I'll tell you what, man, it was Danny Dimes, right? I mean, you don't get a name Danny Dimes for dropping back and tossing a lovely screen pass. You don't get a dropping back, Omaha, getting the ball, dropping back in the pocket, standing tall and throwing a 5-yard out. That's not Danny. Danny Dimes is, right? What, Danny Pennies now or something? I don't know. It's what happened to that? It will be interesting to see though, right? With Mr. Wilson, right, throwing a nice deep ball, because that threat will always be there, and he's pretty good at it. So he's pretty good at his craft. And then we also have, of course, right. So we got August 9th, right. The Giants will be playing the Bills at 1:00. Then the following week, the Giants and the Jets play August 16th at 7:00. Then the Giants conclude their preseason August 21st, 8:00 against the Patriots. I'm kind of thinking that August 21st is like maybe a Thursday, I guess, something like that. But then, they're off for a while. Right? I mean, off for a while, because I think so the 21st of August, is their last preseason game, right? August got 31 days in it, so that's 10 days that they got to wait, and then they got 7 days. Yeah, so it's got to be a Thursday. So then they got then they're playing September 7th. They're playing the Commanders. So 17 days between the last preseason game and the first regular, 2.5 weeks basically, right? I do like, I mean, it is what it is, right? Whoever you're playing, right? I like going on the road against, actually, the first 2 games were on the road, right? We're playing, right? The Commanders and the Cowboys. Yeah. The 7th, yeah, both 1:00 games. Okay. Then, of course, we got the primetime game, our home game against the Chiefs. Right. So, but, man, let's not forget last year without a kicker, right? With 21-18, we lost. Now, if we had a kicker, maybe we beat the Commanders. But then again, if we had a kicker and we beat the Commanders, we wouldn't have Abdul Carter. So let's not forget that, right? So that painful season gave us Mr. Carter. So that painful season 2 seasons ago gave us Mr. Malik Neighbors, the dog that he is, right? The man's a dog. So we got ourselves a number 1 wide receiver, right? So I'm so excited. Let's see what Carter can do this year. Really, really excited to see what Carter can do. But the Commanders and boy, I'll tell you what, if we go to Dallas and beat them, I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid. Right? I've been doing that too much, right? But we got to beat the Cowboys one of these years. I mean, literally, really. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't care where the Giants are. I mean, what are we thinking about the Cowboys this year? I mean, the off season they've had. I mean, have they been going like this with their talent? I mean, somewhere along the line, we got to beat them. I'm sorry. I mean, it's like, but I do like going on the road, first game of the year against the Commanders. Now, of course, they'll be all juiced up, obviously, right? They went to the Jaden Daniels, what a talent, right? They had a phenomenal season last year, right? So they'll be all fired up. But if we can do what we did in 22, right? The Titans, right? We went on the road against Tennessee and won. Whew. I mean, that's big. That'd be a huge win. Huge win. I mean, it doesn't mean we're going to the Super Bowl, but that would be a huge, huge win. Open this on the road. How many, how many of the experts at the time said, I think the Giants are going to Tennessee and win that game week 1. Yeah. Nope. So that was a huge win. Huge win. So what I tell you, should be a nice season. Should be exciting. I'm not saying we're going to the playoffs or nothing like that, but God, I hope it's better than 3 wins. I mean, my goodness. Can't be any worse. I mean, if it's worse, I mean, could you imagine if it was worse? I mean, oh my goodness. The one thing, right, is, once again, I don't want, I certainly don't want to say it's worse. It's going to be worse. I don't want to say that. But the one thing would be I don't know how, but if this season coming up wind up being worse than last year, right? The Giants are going to be in a very interesting situation in the draft anyway. Let's hope they don't. But, I mean, if they don't need a quarterback, right, and there's a good quarterback drafting class, they're in a prime position to have somebody jump up, trade with them, Giants jump back a few spots and collect some nice draft capital. So we'll have to wait and see. But it's putting the cart before the horse, right?